If you're hosting an event, you'll want to make a flyer to tell the world. Grab the audience's attention and pretty much give them FOMO. Make it so incredibly designed, it could serve as a piece of art long after the event has occurred. Okay, maybe that's going a bit far, but imagine creating a flyer that's as beautiful as it is informative. After watching this tutorial, you'll no longer have to imagine, as I'll be showing you some of Canva's top flyer templates produced by our community. Hi, I'm Tayla from the Space Creation team. And if you can't already tell, I'm passionate about producing beautifully designed marketing materials. So today, I'm going to talk you through the key elements that help create a captivating event flyer. And I'm going to use some of my favorite Canva templates to do so. That way, you'll know exactly what to include when it comes to designing something truly unique and easy on the eye. Sound good? Hit the like and subscribe button to keep connected. We'll be uploading new videos just like this every week that you won't want to miss. Before we get started, I want to point out the power of marketing flyers. Now, not many people know this, but the response rate of flyers is much greater than most online marketing tactics. So it's definitely worth the time and effort to design something spectacular. So how do you do that? Using colors, fonts, and images to portray an image or mood that'll appeal to your audience. Let's start by focusing on imagery because it can help communicate an idea or message quickly. When it comes to selecting a main image for your flyer, you'll want it to be something that's easily identifiable and related to your event. For example, let's take a look at this flyer. It's clearly about basketball. The image is the most dominant element on the page due to its color, size, and central position. I really like how the creator has used bold lines behind the ball to help it stand out and give it a 3D effect. Now let's check out another design. This time, the creator has used more of a cartoon style image with bright colors and no outline. Notice how your attention goes straight to the running figure? That's because it takes up at least a third of the page and is made up of interesting shapes, colors, and textures. The runner's foot and textured shoe looks as though it's about to come through the page, while the solid colored footpath sits flat in the background. Let's look at another design that's incorporated imagery in a different way. This time, the image has been used to frame up the rest of the design. The use of the ticket stub immediately conveys that it's promoting an event, and the gradient background gives it a retro feel. The black background, compared to the softer colors, creates a contrast and keeps focus on the text inside the stub. If you love this template as much as I do and think it would work for your next event, please keep in mind it is only accessible to pro users. No subscription? No worries. The other two I showed you are completely free to use, and I'll be showing you plenty more throughout this tutorial. I know I've been mentioning color as I go, but now let's amp it up and explore just how much color can impact and enhance a design. Check out this groovy food festival example. I love this two-tone design. It really helps give focus to the detailed illustrations of the food. This is a great look if you want to cluster multiple images together without it looking too busy or overcrowded. Now, let's take a look at another way color has been used to jazz up a design. Aside from black and white, only one color has been used to help highlight key information and move the eye around the page. Naturally, your eye goes straight to the larger section of green, in this case helping emphasize the name of the event. Then to the sax player, and finally the smaller details in between. Now, none of this is a coincidence, but rather the result of knowing how to use color and create movement, balance, and focus. Let's move on to discuss fonts. Think carefully about the type of event you're hosting and the atmosphere you're hoping to create on the day. This should influence the style of font you select for your flyer. Check out this charity event flyer and the serif font used for the main heading. I describe it as elegant because of its simplicity, which ties in perfectly with the graphic of hands reaching out. The clever pairing of elements in this design work together to create a warm and welcoming feel, which is likely to attract the guests that they would want at this event. Now I want to show you another design for a different audience. People who love and appreciate street art. The block letters are modern and jump out at you. They look similar to spray paint on a wall. Even the numbers have an interesting bend to them, which aligns well with this playful and experimental art genre. Because the main headings are so commanding, the creator has used a simple sans serif font to display minor details. This helps to balance things out and create a clear text hierarchy. Now, we've discussed the use of imagery, color, and font, but we haven't spoken a great deal on how these elements come together to express a feeling or a mood. Now, when I look at this, I imagine a dimly lit bar, the fireplace, great music. How did I conjure up this image without even seeing a photo? It was purely based on the elements that have been used. First of all, the snowflakes hint that it's a winter event. Then the orange background reminds me of the warmth of a fireplace. By limiting the design to 3 colours, the creator has achieved a classic retro look. It helps give the impression the event will attract a swanky crowd who appreciates good music and whiskey. Now, if this was a real event, I'd be sold based on how this flyer makes me feel. Hopefully you've got some inspiration on how to create a beautiful event flyer that'll capture your audience's attention and compel them to come along. Remember, if you're struggling to make something from scratch, there are plenty of templates on Canva to help you get started, just like these ones I've been showing you. Speaking of templates, I've got one more thing to show you. See this picture here when you preview a template? This indicates that it's been designed by one of Canva's creators. When you click on it, it'll take you to their profile where you can see all of their designs. And if you love their style, you can even follow them and get notifications every time they publish new templates. Which flyer design was your favourite? Let me know in the comments and subscribe to our channel to be notified when a new video like this drops. Happy designing!